Here we are arriving at Roundhill Campsite in the New Forest. We're going on to the rally field because we're attending Hermanfest 2022. We went to Hermanfest last year and we had so much fun that we've decided to come along again this year.
We were looking forward to meeting up with the people that we met last year, as well as all the new faces that were around this year.
We decided to arrive on the Thursday, so as you can see at the moment the camp field is quite empty. We were able to pick our own spot. Originally we were going to park lengthways, but knowing that we were expecting probably 45 to 50 units this year, which is a good 15 more than last year, we ended up parking nose in.
We're at Hermanfest 2022 and we're about to have a scruffy dog competition. I think we might be in with a chance. Look at the state of this thing here. Dotty. Our brother is just too plain naughty to come out with other dogs, so he's up in the van having a good bark at nothing in particular. Dotty won the naughtiest dog.
As of late, it appears a trip out in the camper van isn't a trip without a calamity. Our trip to the New Forest was no different. I was wearing, for my sins, Crocs, but these weren't real Crocs. Unfortunately, I stood on a thorn and it went straight through my shoe and into my foot. I don't do well with blood, so I didn't look, but apparently my shoe was full of blood. This resulted in a Friday afternoon trip to A&E. It was exciting to say the least.
Here we are at Southampton General Hospital. Things not going exactly to plan. Kaz has stood on a thorn and for health reasons it's best to have this thing checked out at a proper A&E. So here we are in Southampton. Happy camping, everybody.
And just look at the wonderful spread. Everybody brought along something to contribute. This bunch of happy campers, this was the quietest we'd seen them all weekend whilst they enjoyed the food that had been provided. We had a lovely evening playing bingo and a quiz and just generally chatting with other campers.
Which would you like first?
Bingo!
22 is 2 whatever ducks.
Hello and good morning from Roundhill Campsite in the New Forest.
We're on the last day of Hermanfest 2022. As we sit looking around here, most vans have already gone. There's just a very few of us left, but we've had a very, very good time.
Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves last year so much we decided to come back this year. Last year we were newbies and we were in a caravan. This year we've come obviously in the camper van.
It was quite a lot easier, admittedly, in the camper van than the caravan to get into this campsite. It's a little bit twisty and narrow. We're not saying that the caravan is impossible, but once again, the camper van was a lot easier.
We had a couple of caravans here this year, didn't we?
We did, yep.
So for those of you who haven't heard of Hermanfest, Herman is a Heimer owned by Ads and Zoe, and their channel is called
Herman Hits the Road.
After the fun and excitement of Hermanfest, we decided to move on to the Caravan and Camping Club Centenary site, also in the New Forest. We took some friends along with us from Hermanfest. As you can see in front, the famous blue van, Smurf, belonging to Posh Cats.
Is it an oddity of the New Forest where road markings are painted in yellow? The signs show where you are and where you aren't.
When we got to site, we had a welcoming committee. Bob and Jenny had already arrived, and Sue and Trev parked up next to them. All of the areas in this site were named after planes, and we were in Liberator.
With the aid of these two maps that were really not that useful, we decided to go on a cycle trip. Have a look at Bob Earnshaw's video and Poshkat's video to see a longer version of this particular bicycle trip. I don't know what the camera can see behind me. Hopefully there's 3 more bodies on bikes. Car! I think my travelling companions today have actually found out how these bikes works, where the gears are and where the boost is. We seem to be going a lot faster than we were initially. It turns out they work a lot better when you turn these bikes on. The Bear of Burton. Ford. Other manufacturers also are allowed.
Yeah, I do that.
Don't know how well this is going to come out, but that's the Needles on the Isle of Wight.
Wow.